Oh, a little three, two,
Countdown.
1. That's just going to tell us we recording. Boom. Yep. Live. Go. Nope. We are live and motherfuckers can see us. we can't hear that, Rob.
Yeah, that's all. That has to be in post.
That's why.
Oh. There it goes. Is it choppy?
It's
Yeah.
it's definitely chopped and screwed.
Definitely.
A lot of things that in the world.
It says it's recording
Crazy.
at a higher quality though, but that sounds like BS.
Yeah, dude, that sounds crazy.
They lied.
Yeah. Here. Hey yo.
That sounds crazy.
Yo.
That club is proud to present something new, something different.
That was a lot of shit.
Let's give a warm welcome. Well, I came here for something funky to happen. Is this Christmas? Because everybody's rapping. Prepare to get started.
Yo, yeah.
Beats pump out the mic I play. I don't need an amplifier. The brain is the amp. I got the beat to make you tingle, make your body mingle. Like you got the fever for the flavor of the Pringle. We can say not so, just like Picasso, a pioneer.
He said this Christmas because everybody's
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's a long.
What up?
When did
Welcome to
Superstars?
Brewsing Banter podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew. We're happy to fuel it. I'm your host, Rob G, and with me, as always, the legendary brew crew. Fellas.
This is
We all right?
What's going on, everybody?
I turned it down. I don't know what's up.
What's it at?
nigga Max.
Is
Right, it's at Super Max.
How about now? That sound better? That's better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
That's a lot better?
You came
All right.
in, you came in like winter time, like a fucking snowstorm.
I'm coming in hot.
Yeah,
as you
you
can
was.
see, working on some new technology. So I got some hit or misses there, but we'll get it worked out.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
This is episode 175 of Brewsing Banter podcast. So this is your first time joining us. Welcome. I hope this won't be your last. And if you are a returning listener, I'm glad you are here again with us, my friend.
Yeah.
No,
If
no one
this
asked me to
is
sing
your first time,
that.
if this is your first time joining us, this is not how this normally is. Okay.
This is how it normally is.
They gonna turn if this is how they think it's normally. Turn.
All right. All right.
I mean,
Well, before we get into everything, we always like to know what everybody drinking. So,
I don't really sound the same. I don't like this.
what are we drinking today, fellas? What I sound like?
I mean, I don't know. It's just the feeling's not the same.
The feeling's not the
Yo,
same.
This feel like at work when you get a new system and you be like, fuck this new system.
You start looking for a new job.
Yeah. You're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, hey, yeah, this thing gonna switch up the system.
This is bullshit. What was wrong with our old system? Well, nothing wrong with our old system. And here come Boss Man with a new system. Even
Try
though
something
behind
new.
the scenes, I know, Rob, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the scenario.
Yeah.
I know it was some little issues, you know.
Trying to keep it fresh.
Okay. Well, fresh it is.
Well, I'm here for people that I look crisp, but everybody else look fuzzy.
Yeah,
Why is that funny?
Yoda been going in and out on his fuzz.
Why
But-
is that funny?
But
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
see.
know why that's funny because that's the whole point of this, right?
I know.
Maybe that's
That's why it's funny.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That's probably why Robert switched to this shit. He knew that it was gonna look like
He's
that.
he keeps saying he look good. He's like, I look good. I look good. Look at me.
But the thing is,
watch how crispy I look and how fuzzy they look.
we'll see if it changes once I take it and upload the actual file and delete the stream and see if that makes a difference. So when people watch it back later, they might be like, "Oh, okay, now they don't look all fuzz up in there." But
I guess
today, so Lou, what are you drinking on?
Pura vida. That's what people say in Costa Rica.
okay.
I don't. It means like it's like Hakuna Matata, like no cares, no worries. Just enjoy the moment. But this is Costa Rica's beer. It's called Imperial. That's the name of the company, and this is the Imperial Original. It's like a lager, I think.
No, I'm
but I
pretty
don't
sure
really
it is
know.
a lager.
It tastes a little lagerish, pilsnery. This is what it looked like. Y'all see that?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
A Pilsner, probably a Pilsner. You said it's a lager or Pilsner?
I said lager or Pilsner. I'm gonna go with Pilsner, but you know my palate ain't as distinguished as everybody else's. They was established in 1924. They have original, light, and silver. This is the original, like I said in the can. That's their little symbol, that little birdie bird up there. Please recycle.
Right. I'm sure it's just because if it's a beer, a lot of times they try to not mimic the like Bud Light, Miller Lite type of thing, Budweiser stuff like that. But they are normally the bigger brands are normally similar.
Being over there, you it's sitting it's on tap next to the bigger brands.
Yeah.
But because it's a local brand, more and more of the locals, this is the beer. This is what they drinking out there. And
it's like Red Stripe in Jamaica.
Say it again.
It's like Red Stripe.
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess like Presidente.
Like, maybe.
And Dominican Republic, I guess it is.
Yeah, I haven't had that one. That's why I said maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But this is
delicious.
delicious.
It's delicious.
Pass me another.
All right.
Had a chance to taste y'all's yet? Did y'all?
I did. Rob didn't get his.
Oh shit! What did you think, Yoda?
It's delicious.
Okay,
it's great.
Cool.
Like good. And I don't, I'm normally not the beer like the beers that taste like beer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but that's a good. It
was a good offering for a beer drinker.
Yeah.
If you're a beer drinker, this is a good beer. For
you. a beer that tastes like beer.
Yeah. Right.
This is a good beer that tastes like beer.
Right.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
All right.
Real crispy.
All right, yo, what you drinking on?
Costa Rica.
Cheers to Costa Rica.
Yeah, cheers to Costa Rica.
Shout out to them.
What I'm drinking on today is from our homeboys. Hello, homeboys, from Funky Town Brewing.
Oh, hi, homeboys. Chicago. What's up, homeboys? I was trying to figure out what homeboys.
Yeah, those homeboys. Hey, homeboys.
All right.
From Funky Town Brewing out in Chicago. Yep.
Funky Town.
Funky Town. Chi-Town.
Yo, a little sidebar about Chicago and them guys. It's and Michael Jordan. It's real subtle, but like we love Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand and wearing Jordans and things like that. But the way that seeing the guys from Funky Town like rock Jordans all the time, like and like it's a part of our culture, but it's more. It feels like I'm appropriating when I see them do Jordan brand stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just Chicagoans and people from Illinois rock Jordans a whole lot different than I've ever seen anybody rocking. That was my first time really noticing that. So I just wanted to point that out before you described it.
Kanye said in one of his songs when he was rapping about his kids, because apparently they be letting him wear Nikes. He said, "You know, Nike don't like me."
Right.
At least I would have been some Mikes. At least I would have been some Mikes. He played for Chicago. That's the least you could do if you go.
You know, Nike and me got beef, but the least you could do is put that dude some Jordan. He got all his kids in Cortezes and Arachis.
Right.
Come on, put them in some Jordans at least. That's a good line though. That's dope.
But talking about sneakers, this is called gym shoe.
Oh, perfect.
So perfect. Yeah. So I'm glad you said that. But this is a Belgian Pale Ale. And it has some Saaz. Is that how you say that? SAAZ?
With the hops.
Say it again. No, say it again like that.
AAZ Saz. Oh, Saz. Some Citra. I know what that says. East Kent Goldens. I don't know what that is either, but apparently those are hops. But yeah, but this is a can. I always love Funky Town's can art. It's always dope.
Yeah.
I always love it. But this is what the beer looks like in the glass, nice and golden brown color. I got it in my Crowns and Hops glass.
Cross pollinating, I see. Good
Cross
job.
pollen. I mean, it's all black, so
That's what I said. Cross pollinating. Good
you know.
job. I said good job.
and
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, that motherfucker good.
What's the ABV on it? Yo?
ABV? You're looking at something low, I think 5.2.
Oh, that's nice and drinkable.
Yeah, nice and drinkable, and it's refreshing, quite refreshing, nice and crisp.
Okay.
I would say those words past me, but that horn loud as shit. So if I say it,
I might hit them. Hit that horn.
well,
Oh, by
there
the
it
way,
goes.
this Imperial original was 4.5 ABV. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, see that thing you can like. Those we got some low ABVs today, which is great after what we experienced last week.
Especially on a late night chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
G,
Yes, sir.
what are you happening to be drinking this
Because we are kind of doing the wrap up of Barrel and Flow, I actually do have a Barrel and Flow beer as well. I went over to Trace's Trace Brewing and tried out the I went over to Trace and I had one of them, but also Smidox was there, so I had to get their
Flat.
the standing order vanilla porter right there. It is 7% porter, conditioned on vanilla beans and brewed in collaboration. It's with Trace Brewing and Smidox for Barrel and Flow 2022. So some people might have tried it. I'm not sure if I tried this there.
I think I had it while I was
I had
there.
that.
I think I had the other collaboration with the next to him.
I don't know which one it was then. Yeah, you know what? All I know
'cause
is
he had-
that Smidox, he pulled me and was like, "Come on."
Well, he had
Maybe
two
that's
he had
it.
two sours at
It wasn't a sour.
at
though.
11th hour, I think it was, and then he had the vanilla porter.
And they was
Wherever
right
he
next
was
to each
standing,
other.
I had the beers that he was a part of.
Were they sour? Because they were. I think
Well, maybe that's what I had then.
it's a blur. It's a
Yes.
blur.
All a blur.
As we will speak of in a minute.
All right.
All a blur.
Okay. Well, it sounds like
But
everybody
what's
got
the
something.
ABV? What's the ABV on that?
Yeah,
What
what
was
you
that?
like? You like
Oh,
it?
7%. 7%.
Oh.
It's nice dark. There it is in my Premier
yeah.
Craft glass.
What's
Shout
the
out
style
to
again?
Porter. It's a vanilla porter.
That's a dark ass porter.
Yeah.
It look like
Yeah.
a stout.
My Delaware own glass right here. Premier Craft. Shout out Premier Craft. Glassware. Yeah, but
Classware?
glassware because I had a burp right down my throat. So I was trying to push it through. So thank you for that acknowledgement. All right, well, we all got some good brews, so we're gonna get into it. Was it August 14th, 2022 in Pittsburgh? That was the day.
It
Was
the
it 14th or the 13th? 13th.
It was the 13th.
13th, August
13th.
13th.
Yoda got his present on the 14th.
All right. On 2022,
I think I got
we
my
were
present on the 12th.
probably.
Jesus.
That probably was.
Yeah.
That's what because the incubation stage, but yeah.
Yeah.
So incubation period, I should say. But the 12th, the 13th. Shit, he said the 12th. The 13th. Head out to Pittsburgh for the second annual Barrel and Flow Festival, formerly known as Fresh Fest in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Once again, it was a lot of breweries out there, a lot of beer, a lot of art, a lot of black love, black folks showing their love for beer. was totally always a good vibe. Always like a family reunion. I was just my what was going on.
Yeah, it's definitely always like a family reunion. Or you may even meet new people when you go. But even those
Right.
new people make you feel like family too.
True.
Like it's a lot of love. Whole lot of love. That's a whole lot of love. Black love.
It's a definitely a great vibe, for sure. Like I said, a lot of beers, a lot of collaborations. So we'll start with that in terms of what was your favorite beer that you had.
You know, I'm gonna say this. One of my favorite collabs that I had there was the one with Lipco, Crafted Culture, and
them yams.
Oh, Amber with the yams.
Amber with the yams, yeah, and Mac Brewing, yeah, Amber with the yams. I really like that shit.
They
yams,
they was heavy
yamming.
on it. Did y'all think the yams was extra heavy than I'm used to?
Yeah, I think that's why I liked it so much.
Yeah.
When they said yams, it was yamming.
Yeah, right. Them things was yamming. Yes, for sure.
Yams.
Hell yeah.
Backed up on you like, oh, there it is.
She said, "Oh,
No.
you like them yams?"
No, you love that youthful, ambitious. What was the M?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like saying.
Damn, I know
yams.
youthful, ambitious.
I just
Something
like
and smart. I don't know
whatever
what the
she
M
is,
was.
She got a big booty
Mature.
because she got them yams.
Yeah, maybe it was mature. Wasn't it?
I'm guessing.
I know youthful, ambitious, mature. Mature. I don't know if that's true, but I know the other three. The Yas was the Yas Queen. I got her.
Yeah, but that was one of my favorite collabs. I mean, our collab was good with Modern Man.
Modest man.
I'm sorry, Modest Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
our collab too.
it was real good. But I mean, I like sours, so I was cool with it. But like some people don't like sours, so
Yeah,
I
some
would
people like
expect
it punched them
to-
in their face a little bit.
yeah. I would expect it to if you don't normally drink sours.
If you don't, right? But it didn't seem punch me in my face type of sour. to me.
yeah, I had to punch you in your face.
Yeah,
sour,
I know what they taste
and
like.
that wasn't it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
Not at all. I like the I never could say the name of the people. I think it's Bricketarian.
A vegetarian. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they're collab with, but all their ABVs is like
I think we're just.
20.
I think
It
they
was
were
just
by
them. They had no
themselves.
collab.
Oh yeah, because who's like the collab? You have to sign a waiver to collab with them. Like
they can collab with Mac, with somebody like Mac or something.
Mac,
'cause they-
Mac and the teens, like they over the teens, but they had a tequila barrel aged brew that was just really
That was good,
sweet. It was sweeter than I was expecting. It was
Yeah.
easy drinking, and it was like 22%, 21%. It was just like
Yeah,
y'all
the-
shouldn't.
The
Y'all
one I
did a
like from
great-
them was 21%, I think too. It was
That was
ginger and
I think that was
pineapple.
the least ABV that they had was 21, 22. But yeah,
crazy.
but it was really like it's just
But is that
it's
beer?
in the same vein of Max beer. Like those high ABVs seem to not be as boozy as you expect, and you already know to sip it slow, so you have that.
Right.
I'm not gonna get twisted off of this right now, but yeah, it was just a real like I could see myself just sitting back and drinking that. And as much as I love tequila, you could really feel the tequila and the sweetness, and it ain't taste like beer. It didn't taste like beer at all.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know, like that's the only thing about those is that they didn't really seem like beers. It was more like a mead taste to me. But
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you call it what you want, depending on the process that you use. But I'm starting to think now that you said that about the sweetness and the high ABV. I think I'm starting to think now, is it the sugar that makes the ABV go up? Like, will sugar do that?
Doesn't the fermentation and doesn't that fermentation part of it contribite to the ABV? So
Yeah,
the more
sugar-
sugar you had, the more them
Right.
them bacteria is going to
That's
be
why it's
chomping
so
away.
sweet.
That motherfucker's making.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
And I was drinking it like a ghetto motherfucker too.
Oh,
I was
man,
like,
it was so
okay, I'm
good.
going back.
It was so good.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say ghetto, but it is. all
Oh,
I
we
can
know what
think
you
of,
meant. Not them, but
all,
you know
all
what I
you
mean.
all you can think of is
house party is what I
house
think
party.
of.
Yeah,
What was that? That's
Make
a
my-
pound of sugar. It was at least a half a pound of sugar in there.
right.
Yeah, make
Just
my teeth hurt.
raising the levels.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that for sure. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed Ammo with the Yams, but I also enjoyed Max collab with a robot. I wasn't
Oh, the duplicity or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Maximum Duplicity or something to that effect.
Yeah, some shit like that.
I
That's
think,
close enough.
I think that was the highest beer that highest ABV human robot ever did.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Max said, "Hey, you want
Yeah.
this collab?"
This is the deal.
Yeah, because
Right.
it was a golden stout, I believe it. The oatmeal golden stout, I believe it was.
Yeah,
So I
that
enjoyed
was
that.
good. I forgot that was good.
I enjoyed that, as well as I really enjoyed collab between I enjoyed the Pilsner because with the Alec. Well, I enjoyed 8 Trill Pills, which was Crowns and Hops, but also the collab they did with Allagash, that was good, as well as one of the other standouts for me was the collab between Sankofa and Brooklyn Brewery. I thought their collaboration was delicious, and I think they actually used the Black Farmer for the rice, I believe, or something to that effect.
Okay.
So that was kind of dope as well, because I think because there was like a rice lager, but it's always definitely a vibe. I never get to every beer I want to get to.
Never.
Even with the
That's
list,
impossible.
I think the list makes it even harder, because then you try, but then like hitting the list beforehand, you're like, I'm gonna try this and this. But one, there's a lot of conversations going on that could last a long time.
Yes.
But you need to have the conversations. If you
You do.
you
You
can't.
do.
Oh, yeah.
Like we get there at between 12 and 1, and it's over at 8.
Yeah, we'd be fucking
And
on
people
floor.
be pouring until 8:15. Like, so you can drink as much as you want. If you're not having them conversations or eating in between, like, you're gonna be dead.
Right. Well, I enjoy the conversation. I think that's probably
Sure.
why I don't get to all of them. And one, I don't try to go out there just laid out somewhere. I've experienced that, which I've been reminded of earlier this week. Earlier too.
Yes. Yes.
And I vowed never to repeat myself.
Right.
That's a good vow.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that
Black
thing-
Viking did a
Black
good
Viking.
collab.
Yeah, I was
That
going
was
to say
really
Black Viking
good.
had some good shit.
I can't think of the lady's name, so I'm gonna look her up and say it in a minute.
There was
I
so
know.
many good beers out there. Well, one for me too. I didn't taste as many beers as even y'all did. Like, I was tapped out early, and I tapped back in and took maybe that's when I actually got Max join and the one he did the collab with Human Robot in the other collab with Lipco and them.
Dope
But-
did a cider where she collabed with her cider is like her cherry cider and then somebody else's ale. That shit was really good. She's like, we ain't mixed. All we did was take my ale, my cider, and their ale, and poured it together. Like,
Yeah.
that's all we did. It was really
Sometimes
good.
that's all it takes.
right?
That's all it took because it was good.
Simplicity.
Yep.
Yeah, but there was a lot. I know. I went over and tried Undeniable Vixen's collab. Especially the people who, I think it was their first time collab. Things I would definitely want to go out and try. And hers was good. I know they. I think it was Coven Brewery. I believe it is. I think that's what the
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
brewery was. I know it's a brewery, but I know the brewer came from my Dancing Gnomes, I believe, if I remember correctly.
It was
what
a
else?
lot. It was a lot.
I had Conzo's beer, but I missed their collab. So
And that was
Great
another
vibe.
thing too. Like, the different breweries will have their beer plus the collab,
Collab. Yeah.
plus maybe something else. Like, it was never just one beer at
Right.
every stop. It was always at least 2 to 3, or sometimes 4. And if you stay there and taste all their beers,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yo, it's always lit to me just to go and like see all these black people, right? tasting all these beers. Like some of these people, I'll be like, it ain't no way that you drink beer. But they all had glasses and they always drink it.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's the beautiful thing about like because we're not a monolith, Yoda. Like, and even us in the industry, we tend to not be looking at people like, oh, I can't believe that you're here and drinking beer. But it's black people in Pittsburgh, but to hear people from Pittsburgh talk about it, it's not that many. So a lot of us were immigrants for the weekend into Pittsburgh. So the way that the culture that was being displayed was from all over the country, in my opinion. Like there was a lot out. Like I seen some dude, and I know they said no skateboarding or skating, and he skated the whole damn time, and nobody said nothing to him. Like, I ain't see him get talked to from security or nothing. He skated all day long.
He wasn't hurt nobody.
You know, not at all. And that's another thing too. Like all these black people coming together, and I didn't feel like it was no. Yeah, I didn't see nobody have no beef, no disagreements. Yeah. Like nothing that would even stem to more violence than a conversation. You know what I mean? And I didn't see anybody having a disagent at all. Like it just seemed like a whole
happy people. Oh shit!
Yeah,
sorry.
It was a Frankie Beverly and Maze situation.
Yeah,
it is.
I didn't see that version. I'm sorry.
Right, he did not.
I missed something.
Yeah, he didn't sing that version.
I don't even know where that came from. R. Kelly.
Frankie Beverly and Maze, if y'all niggas don't know, shit. It sounds like it's the same catalog. They play it on Sundays on WDAS right after Frankie Beverly and Maze. Whatever the fuck they say.
Are they still playing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole experience, shout out to the Ed and Day and the whole Maryland Flow team. They always outdo themselves every year. Always looking forward to it. Always on the calendar for people. You're doing.
Yeah, right. Yo, and shout out to Ed and Dave, man. They some good dudes, man.
For sure.
Because I sometimes like you go to a festival that big, you don't never see the person who put the shit together. Like they're in their own area, like they the VIP.
Man, they be stressed and enjoying the festival.
Right, all at the same time.
I'm gonna be stressed. At least I'm gonna be in the mix. Like I ain't gonna be on the big tower looking down on all this stuff. I'm going to eat. I'm gonna talk to people. Like they always got lending the ear or giving some game. They are good dudes with that.
Yeah.
Yes. And like I said, the whole team that helped put it together, because it looked like a whole lot of people out there working to make sure the event runs smoothly. All the brewers who didn't come out, I looked at. Hopefully, I'll see Dogfish head out there someday soon. Yeah. If Allagash and Sam Adams, Dogfish is Sam Adams' product now.
That's true. So they can do a collab with us if they want to get out there.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Shout out to Dogfish. I'm just saying because as in the brewing community, some of the bigger brands don't always more likely than not, they'd be at other beer fests, so it'd be cool to see them out here as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially in Delaware, and Dogfish being a Delaware brand. That only makes sense for us to make it work and link something up and have them show out.
That's where I collab with. Bing.
Hey,
Bing
you hear it first.
Bing bong.
I'll make sure that they hear it too.
They're gonna hear
it. Yeah. Because I don't know, because you got because like I was saying, you had Rob Thomas of Allagash come out. I don't think from what I hear, he never comes to the beer fest, and the fact that he was out there as well, especially nowadays. I mean, maybe in the beginning he might have came out to beer fest, but now it's Allagash, baby. You know who it is.
Right.
Keep moving. But the Sam Adams collab with that was also a good collab with Rhythm Brewing Company. Shout out to Lady Lager. That was a delicious. I like the color was kind of cool. So the taste, the flavors.
Was that the purple joint?
Yeah. It was like it was a purplish or pinkish, whatever. Yeah.
Something. Yeah, I guess it's lavender.
Yeah, lavender
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
an appropriate word for it. But yeah. Once again, shout out to everybody. I hope everybody had a good time. Hopefully, we'll commence again same time next year, and enjoy it once more.
I did leave with the gift of the vid, the code to the vid, but I'm okay.
No, well, that sounds good. Yeah,
you're
here on the podcast a week later.
And I didn't get monkeypox, so I mean, I'd rather have COVID than a monkeypox.
Oh man,
I mean, well, there's a vaccine for monkeypox too.
Hold on, for everything I heard, monkeypox don't kill you though.
Yeah, but it show up on your body. Ugh.
I think it's just the way it looks.
You like that?
Huh?
You rather die?
I'm not dying because I got. I'm saying that because I'm fine currently. I'm good.
But that's what I'm saying.
But you want all the bumps on your face,
right? And I'm vaccinated for COVID. I ain't vaccinated for monkeypox.
Right.
So I don't know. It could kill me.
You got to give some backstory next time you talk about rather having COVID over monkeypox.
But you know, monkeypox will kill people, don't they? Haven't they killed people?
I don't know.
I feel like it's just inconvenient.
It might be. Well, I'll tell you, the vaccine it must have some type of.
I'm sure it does something to your innards, and not just your
Did
outers.
chickenpox used to kill people?
Yeah, I think so.
Back in the day, yeah.
Everything killed people. Yeah.
You said everything.
Everything killed somebody at one point.
Like you really don't know. yeah.
Everybody died. But the good part is that, like, they did have you show your vax card. So, I mean, everybody was vaccinated, but you know, shit still happens. It's still out here.
Right, it's still out here. Joe Biden just got it last week. Joe had it twice. Or back to back, like he went back to back like Drizzy. Drake had it not too long ago.
That's true. And Nicki Minaj asked him if he still had it on stage, like at a concert. That was some bullshit. He wanted to go like give her 5. She said, "You still got COVID."
Hold on.
In the mic,
just in case.
I am. That's how you gonna do me? You could have asked me that shit. You got my number. You got my number. You could have asked me.
Right. You got my number. You just saw me backstage before we came out here. Like, what's happening?
Y'all
trying to put me on Front Street.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Though. I'm good.
Well, that's good to hear that you're good. That's always good. Anybody else who got it, I hope they're doing well as well.
But you know, I think the part that irritated me the most is that we went last year in the midst of this shit.
Right.
Like COVID was still
running. We was more cautious last year.
Was we though?
I think I seen more masks. I seen a lot more masks last year. Maybe no masks around. Like it was a very small percentage of people that had, like, and I say small percent, I mean like 1%.
I don't think I took as many pictures last year either.
Yeah,
this year it's like we was taking pictures all fucking day.
I think that was the thing. Most people were still kind of apprehensivve last year, but now motherfuckers like, we outside.
Picture time.
Let me take a picture. We have a conversations and we like this far apart.
Like people you don't even know. Oh, you got a podcast? Let me take a picture.
Right.
I just saw y'all at somebody else's booth on the TV.
Right.
Let's take a picture.
Shout out to
Black Girls on Top.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. That was a good look. She made us halfway famous. We was like the most famous people in there just because of her.
Like, we just had your beer. We just saw your picture. Now we have your beer. And actually kind of makes now either vice versa. You either had the beer and then you went over. You were like, "Who Brewsing Banter podcast?" And then you saw it on the TV, like, and then you saw us with the t-shirts. You was like, you guys,
right?
So,
yeah.
Works out.
That was lit that they thought of that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, because they definitely didn't have to do that. They actually came to us and asked
Yeah,
And we wasn't gonna say no.
right. I was like, hey,
I'd have
go
been like,
for
why
it.
are we saying no? Like, we need to have a meeting right now. If we're saying no.
Who would have said the one who would have said no wasn't there?
Oh man, he would have been. See,
Nah, he would have said yeah.
Yeah, he would have always played.
Um,
We're gonna have to have him on as a guest this episode.
let's see what he's been up to. Let's see. Let's call him up and have him as a guest. Guest on his own show.
shout out to Dev, doing his thing out there.
Is that his name?
Dev.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh,
him.
oh.
Yeah, that guy.
guy.
Yes, I mean, Saturday, especially in the summertime. You know, weekends, I should say. In the summertime, there's vacations, family obligations sometimes, and you just gotta be there. Family is important.
Listen, family is the most important thing. If he got to do some stuff, we gonna just tease him about it. But we
Right.
love him and still. But he gonna get these
Exactly.
jokes. Like,
Exactly.
fuck that shit.
You're gonna get these jokes.
Oh yeah.
These jokes. Go singing in the rain. If he's singing in the rain, singing in the background,
Rob
he's
gonna
definitely
be
get
like,
these jokes.
Rob gonna be like, and as always, we have the Legendary Brew Crew and a special guest.
Round of applause, Mr. Woo 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 himself.
Oh man, he ain't going this weekend either. They gonna be like, yo, it's 3 of y'all niggas. I'm convinced.
Can we woo woo woo? That is true. We will be hanging out in DC this weekend at another. Well, it's more of a, I guess it's a block party, but that turned into a beer fest. It's
You said more of a block party.
block party. Block.
Both of those would suffice.
Yeah. That kind of turned into a beer festival because it is Soul Mega's 3rd year anniversary party, block party, and beer fest. So we will be hanging out on Saturday in DC. So if you see us, come holla at us.
Right.
Have a
I gotta
drink
talk
with
to
us.
y'all about this transportation too.
Yo, but my ass about to be masked up, so you might even notice me. Like, yo, no, pick me twice. My shit gonna be walking.
He gonna be the mask and the veil on. Like, I can get it through your eyes.
You over here? He over there. The mummy. He's that mummy over there.
He's in a bubble. That's Bubble Boy Yoda over there, rolling around his bubble. Sheesh.
Just dump the beer in the top.
Oh man, you're making a makeshift suit. Making a beer COVID suit. Oh man, that was a perfect time for that. I should have thought about that 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been. Well, I think you could have a nice bubble would have been great.
Right.
Yeah, and you put some little air conditioners up in there, joint.
Something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or could
That's
have
why
been
I want to get a portable air conditioner.
Or could have been one of those joints, where it's like you're dry, but if you could pour water in it, so the water just fills in around you.
Oh yeah.
Like one of those, like it's like almost like a jelly.
Cool or something.
Yeah, it keeps you cool
Okay.
because you can put like water in.
Why are you walking like the
Because I feel like that's what you'd be walking like if you had a suit on with water on. You'd be
He
kind
walking
of
like
heavy.
Mega Man.
I was thinking of the Empire, the powder puff dude from Ghostbusters.
I think you would have to walk like either or to move.
The Pillsbury Dough guy.
Once I thought about it, I was like, if you put water in, this get heavy. Water kind of heavy. If you,
I was thinking you was gonna say it was gonna mist me. Like you put the water at the top and it just mist on me.
nah,
I just think
guess,
the portable air conditioner. Portable air conditioner like 8 ounces.
yeah, that might be better than my water thing, my water suit.
I might have to wear my neck fan. I might have to wear my neck fan and blow the air that way. So if anybody talk to me, the air just blow back in their face.
But then you wouldn't be cool. Then you wouldn't be cool.
So they could be giving themselves COVID.
You gonna give them COVID.
They already had it. If they give it, if you blow it back in your
Blow the
face,
air back to them.
If he talking out, his little spews is going out and through
That
the
is
see, actually with that fan, you making it work. Cause now it's like,
Everybody getting this shit. I'm trying to spread the love.
Yeah. No, thank you. You get your own car on the train. I don't know if I ride with Yoda. You see this man? You see this man? You see him on the train Saturday.
You ain't gonna notice him because he covered up like mummy. You already said.
Right.
He got his little beer suit on.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
This dude crazy as hell.
So
I don't care. I'm on the train. Nobody's gonna notice.
Right, true. What else going on? The NBA schedule came out this week. Looking forward to the NBA. I think it starts October 19th, right? Is it October 19th? Still like that's early.
I don't know. It's getting earlier and earlier. They be spreading these games out. October to April. It didn't used to start like Thanksgiving.
Or at least
around Thanksgiving, like the 20th.
Well, no, it normally started in October. It was like around the Halloween area.
Halloween, yeah,
it was like around the Halloween.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, maybe
I think last year started later because of the. Was that last year started later because of
2 years ago?
The year before last.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good. I like that. Give me 60 games. Yeah, starting on Christmas because Christmas their biggest day anyway.
All right. And the Sixers got opening night and Christmas. Everybody wants to see if Jay Harden
can play. Somebody wants to see if JoJo can get a 3-time second place.
Right, that's what that.
Like, can we keep him in second place 3 consecutive years?
Right.
It's nothing he can do.
They want to see Joel. They want to see Joel if he's still MVP caliber, and they want to see if Jay Harden returns to form. And
also on the other side, speaking of them chumps, ain't we playing that team in Boston?
The Celtics,
yeah.
For opening
speaking
day.
of them, because the boy, I guess they defending Eastern Conference champions or whatever they call them guys, but they
are they? Because the Heat. Who was in the finals? The Heat was in the finals, right?
It don't matter. We on Gold State won. That's all that matters. It don't matter who they played if it wasn't the Sixers.
Actually, I don't mind. Yeah, who was
I do remember.
Final? Who was in the finals?
It was Boston.
Boston was in the finals.
Yeah, I say that because you said he had a broken wrist, so hopefully his wrist won't be broken.
Yeah, fracture. Damn, I didn't even realize it was Boston. I got that fast.
They was making excuses. It seemed like.
Well, and then they want to get rid of my man.
The Eagles play on Christmas Eve and the Sixers play on Christmas Day. You're welcome.
Ho ho ho!
Yo, I can't wait to see. I don't know how I'm gonna react when I see Jimmy Butler come out there with them fucking extensions in his head. I don't
maybe
know.
it's just a summer thing.
I was trolling folks.
He had to be trolling.
Come on, man. It's like my homeboy or my homegirl do fashion. They want me to pose for them real quick, and I like it. I'm gonna let it rock for a month.
Right?
Come on, man. He can't be out there slinging them things.
I guess
he can't be on the court slinging them things.
He said, "Yeah, John, look at this shit. You thought you had hair."
I be thinking when ladies have all them braids and they be running track or playing basketball, I be feeling like it be impeding them. You don't think so?
It probably could.
I mean, getting your game on is good. If I feel like it's a drag, like a literal wind drag when you running.
Well, Breeze be playing with her braids, and it don't seem like it bothers her too much. She kind of like just tucks them in her shirt and keeps it moving.
See, she tuck hers in her shirt though.
Yeah.
So that lessens the drag.
You're talking about the people who loosey goosey.
Who loosey goosey out there? Yeah,
just out there,
just slinging them things,
shaking them.
Like Jimmy Butler plan on doing with these cute ass extensions he got.
I ain't cute ass extensions. You should wear them down too. That'd be dope.
What happened?
You should wear them down. Don't even pin them up. Wear them things.
He should wrap them around his legs. He should wear them and wrap them around his legs as support.
I'm motherfucker be out there looking like Predator.
His hamstring.
Yeah. You look like the Predator out there, like on the court.
Hopefully he took him out already.
Nah, man, he ain't taking him out till training camp. That's what.
Yeah. That's probably what he's gonna do for sure. Training camp. That's where they are. Maybe I'll give me some. I'm gonna give me some of them, and I'm gonna give me a fake beard since nobody likes fake beards. I'm gonna get me one.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Give me a whole fake one.
Yeah, dare somebody say something about it. Who gonna touch it? Right? Nobody.
Nah, nobody will touch your beard.
Nobody's gonna touch it. Nope.
But don't do it. Don't do it. You got better things to spend with your money, man. Don't do it.
A beard is pretty cool.
I mean, Don't do it. Just be you.
It is me. You don't tell a woman. You don't tell a woman what to weave. Just be you.
Well, I mean, go do you, man. Go be. Oh shit, he practicing. Yo, we never do backhand wipes though. We never backhand wipes. Nah.
Somebody got to do the backhand wipe. Somebody is that lady who does the backhand wipe?
I don't think anybody does that. Why would ladies wipe their cheeks like that?
No, I'm talking about they touching your chin. Like,
maybe yeah. But
okay.
You don't wipe your own face backhanded.
You're like, yeah, bitch.
why don't we?
You don't caress yourself. Why are you caressing yourself?
Self-love.
I'm self-love. Yeah, that's
What you
true.
talking about?
I mean, do whatever works for you, man.
Cozy.
I mean, you getting a full beard for a
Cozy.
couple weeks.
I'm comfortable with my skin. I'm going to rub me.
Now, when you get this faux beard, will you be able to take it off and put it back on, or will it be on until the salon person
Probably
takes
like
it
a
off?
I think it's all until the glue go off, right? It goes off until the glue wears out.
Probably. Hold on, let me see something.
Oh, you been doing research?
Hold on.
Yeah, guys, it comes off. It comes off on its own. It's nothing I can do right now. This is mine.
No, the only reason that was because I think
it's like, does it like improve the growth on your follicles to promote your hair growth? So when it goes away, now you have more patches on your cheeks than you did.
maybe more patches.
Because you ain't gonna have a
Glue,
full beard.
Rogaine glue on there to stimulate the cheek follicles.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I needed to use. Because my beard act like that motherfucker be like.
maybe.
That nigga be like, my beard be like, here I come. Nope.
It's raw.
I only thought about it because I can't remember the young lady's name. I know it starts with a D, but she used to be a weather lady in Texas or Las Vegas. Something
I know
like
exactly
that.
what
you talking about Demetra?
Yeah.
You know, I know you talking about, boy.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, okay. But she had to show him. She had to show him Revolt, and they were talking about this conversation. Like, so what would happen if like your man was down there entertaining your private parts down low, and his beard, and you look down and his beard was falling off? What would you do?
And you didn't know he had a fake beard?
Yeah. You know he had a fake beard.
I wonder why is his beard? Hold on.
Wait, if he doing what he's supposed to be doing, she wouldn't be worried about his beard falling off.
Her eyes should be closed or open in shock. Yeah. Handle your business, tongue man. Beard's falling off. Go to work, tongue man.
Or maybe that's what it was. He might have been doing his work, and she had looked down there and said, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, how some people can't believe what's happening, so you got to take a look. And maybe
so she took a look, and that's when she noticed the beard.
And the beard was starting to
he
peel.
should have just been like, "I'm almost done. I'll explain it a little bit."
He was like, "Juice
said, I can leave my beard there."
It's like a carpet for you, girl. It's like a apron.
Yeah.
But some of the comments on, like, I think they posted it on Instagram, but some of the comments, the guys was like, they were all talking about, well, if ladies can buy wigs and weaves and stuff,
right?
Why can't the brothers now?
That's not the question, though. That's not the question. Because yes, if a lady can buy a wig and a weave, a man can weave up his beard if he wants. The question was, he's down there and he lifts up his head to breathe, and his beard is coming loose.
Well,
that's the question. So
she put that on there for shock value, I think.
But if a lady's wig is halfway situated on her head, I have every right to be like, "Hey, lady, is that how you wear it?" I would like to know, because that look kind of crazy.
So if a lady giving you top and the wig was shifting, you would be like, "Hey, is that how you always wear it?"
I'm gonna pull that bitch off.
Talking about me, her weave is coming off. She's doing a good job. Like, thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna take that motherfucker off, and I'm
Nah, I'm fine. I'll be
all
fine.
right. I'm not sure how I got there. Oh, well, I don't know how I got the beards.
Because you want a beard. You want a beard.
I don't actually. I don't. I am fine. I am comfortable in my skin. Like I said, shout out to Beyonce, cozy.
I mean, shout out to them beards.
Well, we were talking about the NBA. I'm not sure how I got the beard that off.
We started talking about the hair extensions and.
Right. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. That's how we got there. That's right.
Yep.
All right, because I was saying I would go with the extensions and the beard. I would do both. Just, hey, shit, 2 for 1. Just go all in.
Give me
Get
all
him
the
out.
hair.
He's just gonna not look like Rob at all.
Get them all. I'm still me. My face is the same.
You wouldn't look like
But then again,
beard.
who would want to cover up all this? Oh. Y'all both looking away from the camera. You need to look at the camera.
I think everybody who can grow a beard tries to. I'll leave it at that.
You say you think everybody who can grow a beard tries
Who can grow a beard tries to.
I don't know. Yo,
There's some people that
I don't know. I hate when I see niggas shave their face and they can grow a beard. It's like, nigga, why are you doing that to your face? Your skin looks horrible. Let the beard grow.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they think. Maybe somebody told if the irritant. Maybe the beard is their razor bump stuff. Maybe they. I don't know. That wouldn't help. Never mind. I'll take that.
Right. Just leave it
back.
alone.
Right. Yeah. Growing your beard out helps the razor bumps.
I know in the military at one point. I know you had to shave. You had to shave your beard back in the day. I don't know if that's still a requirement that you have to shave your hair, your beard and stuff like that. But it's like Jadakiss. He had hair, but he went with the bald.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Maybe just
wild to me.
You like how you're.
I thought he was bald since he was 18. I thought he just had patchiness, and that nigga said, "Nope, look at this fro."
Right.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah,
he never went a day like he shaved his head every day.
All right, like there was no stubble. You was like, "Oh, that motherfucker must be
right."
It's clean.
Clean. Wow.
What else is going on? Well, the NFL starts up pretty soon. Is it 2 weeks or next week? I don't even know.
It's like September sometime.
Yeah,
like second week in September.
Looking forward there. The preseason is in gear. I haven't watched any episodes of Hard Knock. I used to love the show.
Who's going on this year? I haven't watched it either.
It's Detroit Lions, I believe. I think it's only like 2 episodes
this year.
I think it's only 2 that have come out. But I haven't.
What's that? They
haven't
show
watched
them at camp or something?
Yeah. They show like all of them, like all 100 of them that come, and they be cutting them, call them into the office, having meetings on camera and shit like that. Trying to give you the inside scoop on training camp, but it ain't really the inside scoop according to
probably like 2 or 3 years where it's actually no stipulation a shorter camp because of COVID or they had. So I think this is a little different than previous ones, like the last 2 or 3. Because I one last year that I didn't check out either. That was the Indianapolis Colts. First time they did in season Hard Knocks because they was like, y'all suck. So y'all want some cameras in there? y'all can be distracted. Y'all right. Y'all all right.
Usually it is a team that's not too good though. Has it ever been a good team?
No, because I think
into the season, we're going into the season like, y'all are really going to be good. There usually is a team that's not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think we lost his audio.
Who, mine? Nope, his.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I think if you lose a certain amount of games, I think you are. I think that's some type of contract or whatever.
Oh, okay. So it's not even about it's not. They never gonna pick the winning teams,
right? Because I think the Eagles were almost one of the.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember they got offered to come on and they said no. So it's literally about 10 teams every year that's in the pot.
Yeah, which is why it's always like
seeing the Browns,
right?
The Browns and
the
Bengals.
1 year, but then they do that other one that's on Amazon Prime. Did 1 or 2. But it has the same thing. But I am
familiar with the Browns.
Well, they did one with the Eagles. I think it was all or nothing, all or nothing or something. They did. I saw the one with the Eagles and the one with the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay,
something like that. I don't really know what it's called. Forward to this. I enjoy football.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Fantasy football, all the trash that football is, all the good stuff, football.
Yeah. I just had my
football.
I just had my fantasy draft the other day. pick Michael Thomas, but I just got to alert he is out injured, so I'm glad to not pick Michael Thomas.
Ooh, that's why we go late. That's why we go late, because I was literally liking him. I did a mock draft this morning and picked him, and now you telling me that my mock draft he would be terrible right now.
Yeah, he is. That was a
what
hamstring
kind of injury he got going on?
Right.
Hamstrings suck.
Good bit. At least, so even if he is back, he might be hampered. Even though, but
with his hamstring,
yes, yes, and hopefully,
Yo, what this shit got me on a microphone time limit?
Oh, maybe that could be it. You on
can't be it.
punishment?
Maybe like,
Nobody
nigga,
puts Yoda in the corner, but the microphone does.
Shut up.
We've heard enough of you. Log back in.
It's like we don't want to. What else is?
That is not a song.
Everything can be a song.
We don't want to hear you.
Your transition was
We don't want to hear you. Yeah, so
on live news.
45 is still doing his 45. He doing what he do.
Of course, this dude, man.
His people's just got just pleaded guilty to tax fraud. All 15 counts.
Like his number one man, wasn't it?
right.
The CFO of the Trump organization. They was like, people were like, just because of all the glitz and glamour, the Trump organization is really a mom and pop shop. So there's no way he did not know what was going on.
Right.
Once you go into the office, it's 45 Weisselberg or Weissel, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and before that, it was his dad.
Right.
Like the dude had been working there since his dad hired him to work for his dad. You know what I mean? So dude know everything.
Right.
And if he getting popped, and it's just a matter of time. Like, what are we waiting on? What is happening? Why are we opening up affidavits for this guy? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but doesn't that impede the investigation?
Well,
If you let the criminals see the affidavit.
Well, I don't know. Did they open up the whole thing yet? It's gonna be heavily redacted, and what if they even do unseal the warrant and stuff like that? I think it's being heavily redacted right now because some of the things are still, like they said, it was a criminal investigation. Because it looks like his lawyer was going on either. She was, I think, she was interviewed. She was like, "Yeah, we haven't looked at it, and we'll see what happens." Like it was like it didn't seem like they were very engaged in what was going on, but you know, with them,
a lot of folks, man.
I don't understand it. My man is just here to get your money.
Words like that.
Huh? I don't even know. I think people just like are kind of toxic. People love people want to give toxicity, but people love toxic folks because
that's true.
Yo, and his whole story, like people don't like. He make it seem like he came out the mud, like he was like y'all, and now he's rich, and y'all could be this way too. Like, and then he just say whatever the fuck, like you said, the toxic, like he say whatever the fuck, and people love that shit. Like if I could say whatever the fuck too, and still be the president, like maybe I could be. It's just like, man, come on. The dude is, he lying, right? Oh, yeah, but I just like the way he say it. Like,
right. Well, because it's like that one guy. What's that from Facebook and Instagram? Andrew Tate. Like, my man, I don't know if y'all know that
he's
guy.
He's the worst, bro. Like, that guy.
What is he saying? Dumb shit.
He's just saying misogynistic, racist.
Dudes, yeah. Like, he gives like 50% of the blame to the rapist or to the, and the other 50% to the lady who got raped.
Right, like, oh, you should have more responsibility in your thing. Come on, motherfucker, keep your hands off people.
Right.
Even if I walk down the motherfucking street butt naked, that does not give you
right
the go ahead.
Just use that scenario. If you see a lady walking down the street butt naked, you either want to run away from that crazy ass lady, or you want to help that poor lady. I never think, it's that lady. Like I don't want her. I don't want that notch on my belt. Like that's no. Like we need to help her or get away from her.
What if she was just hot?
Yeah, she's
What you
just
mean?
hot and she want to be
Like she just wanted to be.
If she want to be naked, then I'm gonna steer clear. I'm gonna like that. That's a little nuts because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people out here hot in the sun and they ain't naked.
Where everybody ain't got that.
But maybe putting on clothes.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe we're the abnormal ones. Yeah.
Or after we all had to because somebody wanted to eat an apple and shit. You that hungry?
Stop blaming that apple, man. That was a beet. I'm telling you, it was a beet. It was a fucking asparagus root. It was not an apple.
Apples are delicious.
It's too much of a bad rap. A serpent would not give Eve an apple. No.
But I think if you eat apple seeds are poison. So it wasn't apples.
So are beets.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to eat. Like
No, hold on. It's a certain amount. You can't eat like 80 apple seeds, 80 apples worth of apple seeds. If you eat like 2 apple seeds worth of apples, you fine. Like,
well, no, but you're supposed to eat it.
You. Like, they poison this to us to like a fucking ant. It's not poisonous to you, nigga. Stop that.
They tell you not to blend them. Like if you blend them in your smoothie, do not blend the seeds. They say take the apple seeds out.
All right,
you can blend.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you gotta eat 80 of them apples for you to die.
I'm not going. You might, but you might get a little sick because I think they use I think arsenic or anthrax, some shit that you can use apple seeds to make. I can't remember what it was.
You think they use apple seeds?
Real shit. Yes.
Oh shit.
I think it's arsenic or apple seeds or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. I like it on apple seeds because of Adam and Eve. I see random shit has nothing to do with whatever I'm talking about.
It's a free flowing podcast.
So it says you would need to find and eat about 200 apple seeds.
Thank you. Yes.
Or about 40 apple cores to receive.
Okay. I said 80 apples. I said 80, but it's 40.
Well, that's a lot if you're making a big smoothie. That's easy to get 40 apple cores in there.
Stop, man.
But you ain't gonna drink that big smoothie by yourself.
By yourself.
You might.
You make a 40 apple smoothie. You pour that off.
It's called meal prep. You a big gulp of
it's the same thing that you're not drinking that whole smoothie at one time. You meal prep. You want to drink the smoothie throughout the week. The doses is not going to kill you if you drink it off at one time. If you backed up,
if you have stress,
stress
and no bowel movement.
Why you trying to make Evie bite the apple? You know it was a beetroot. We already know this.
Actually, some people say it was actually animals, which is actually what they ate, which was.
Oh, that's just false. That's just false. Why would you do that to these meat eating people look like me and you?
The forbidden fruit was an apple. I mean, it was meat.
Was chicken.
I can see it making sense a little bit. If I was,
it was muskrat. It was muskrat.
They ate the snake. Like, oh shit, you ate the motherfucker that told you to eat.
They went and ate some mushrooms and then seen that snake and took a bite.
Yeah, you dumb.
The McDonald's. I didn't even know this because I don't follow McDonald's news. But McDonald's is the Big Mac, is the chicken Big Mac. Is that what's going on?
That's weird. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I didn't either. That was Lou was telling me about it, but I didn't even.
I just seen it today. But in certain McDonald's is it McDonald's? Certain McDonald's.
But what is it, like a chicken? It's just chicken patties, like made just like the Big Mac.
It's just like the McChicken. It's just like 2 McChicken patties, special sauce,
aka.
But you know, it's kind of like remember people were
extra onions.
Remember people was remixing the Big Mac before. Like they had the remix, and people were putting chicken patties on. They would take it apart and put chicken patties on.
Was this like a viral thing?
Yeah, this was a viral thing.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Last year sometime.
I know people be
no,
doing that with
no.
like Chick-fil-A stuff.
Yeah,
All
the
the
same-
stuff you get
same-
from Chick-fil-A.
same type of shit.
Same concept.
Yeah, same concept.
But yeah, so what I believe is it's just 2 McChicken patties with
Yeah.
a special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onion, and
Gotcha.
pickles on a
I mean, I'll give it a try. I mean, I don't.
yeah, I definitely taste it. Or you know what? It may not be the McChickens because the McChicken patties are definitely different from their classic
From that
chicken.
classic chicken. Yeah.
Yeah. So it may be.
Which one's a
closer to
McChicken?
that.
What's a McChicken? Because the
McChicken's
The
almost
chicken
like a
sandwich.
fake,
Like,
The chicken's like a hockey puck.
yeah, the McChicken's
Okay.
like a patty that you buy from a store and you just throw it in the grease or
that's the $2
Whatever.
joint. That's the $2 joint, right? That's the $2
Yeah.
$2 sandwich.
And then
Right.
the classic chicken grill or crispy
crispy is like
is
the
like
$8
their
sandwich.
version of.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the $8 joint. I had chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A today. Not Chick-fil-A.
That's the Phillies
I'm
win.
sorry.
Then it's free.
I had chicken nuggets from Boston Market today.
Oh,
They were
Boston
pretty
Market
damn
chicken
delicious.
nuggets.
They were pretty good.
They
They
don't
were
have
pretty
to.
good.
I'm sure they got rotisserie chickens. They do have a rotisserie chicken sandwich, don't they? I don't know.
I don't know, but
I
you
don't-
know what? I don't
uh,
even think I know anybody who actually goes to Boston Market nowadays. Do you?
Yeah, I go.
I don't even
We
remember
got
the
Boston
last
Market,
time.
but-
I'm like a once to twice a month type of guy because I don't know if y'all know, but Boston Market, if you go any day but Saturday, they tell you they give you a coupon that says come back on Saturday for buy one get one free.
Huh.
So normally if I go, then I'll go like I went today, so we going back on Saturday.
My favorite, but we have it every now and then because
Where Rob go?
This disembodied voice just come out of nowhere. I thought he
what,
logged out.
what happened to me? I left.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are
can't
gone.
see.
This says your internet.
recording continues smoothly. It's not.
Oh.
Live video will return when the internet improves. Your
Damn.
internet is trash.
Yo,
Ah.
shout out to Riverside FM. This shit is trash.
It's a work in progress, Riverside. Y'all gotta do better.
Well, no, I didn't lose it here, so therefore it'll
Oh,
look
there it is.
no different when I upload it. That's that.
You don't think so?
So if we wouldn't have said nothing, the people out there in listening land would have never knew.
Right.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I'm looking at it right now.
I don't believe that shit.
I didn't change. I didn't change at all.
At all.
And
I don't believe that shit. I understand. I understand.
Or we're going to show. We're
I
going
don't
to see.
believe that shit.
You're going to see me sitting here, and y'all be like, "What happened to Rob?" I'm like, "What the fuck y'all talking about?" Look
Nah,
at that.
nigga, let's see the same shit we saw.
They're not. Unless the only way they see that is if I don't change the stream with the actual feed. I'll be see it. So I'll go and check. Sometime in the basement here in the dungeon, the internet is a little spotty.
So now,
You keep your beer in the
Y'all got-
dungeon?
wait, is that like a sex dungeon? What is this?
Oh, you got
Yeah.
a sex dungeon full of beer?
Yes, you
Yo,
gotta
y'all
get
are
You
thirsty.
eat chicken Big Macs all the time? You got the chicken Big Macs down in the sex beer dungeon?
No, why would I have a chicken Big Mac? I didn't hear that till today.
I'm
I
just
do have
saying that's something that
sex
you could make a deal with McDonald's.
Mickey.
Mickey D.
watched-
Mickey D's. Mickey D's.
After I watched Netflix show on a sex room, this became that. No, I'm just joking. We don't have a sex room.
You do have enough space though.
Did you
Yeah.
watch that show for real?
Didn't.
I watched like 2
How-
episodes of it.
I didn't watch any of it. How
It was
to run a
weird.
sex room?
She was
I
a
watched
she
it
was
like
an
a half of-
old lady.
She a season.
She wasn't that old.
What do you think she was? She looked like she was in her 80s.
No, she probably. I bet she is no older than 70.
An old motherfucker.
No older than 70?
Yeah, he
that's-
said old. He said
she
enough
was.
olds for that.
She might-
I'll take 2 olds back. I'll take
She
2
might-
olds
I
back.
wouldn't be surprised if she like 66 or something like that. I'd be
Wait,
surprised.
she-
I wouldn't be
She
surprised.
Caucasian. This is a white woman.
Yes.
Yeah, she could be 42.
I don't know.
Do it with me. This 89-year-old lady that graduated with me. Jesus.
I don't know her name. I can't even look her up, so I'm not sure.
Sex dungeon lady.
Oh my god,
I guess if you look sex dungeon lady, I guess no, it's sex
that was
room. It's
rude as
not.
fuck. You know, I apologize.
It's too late, man.
Oh,
Hey.
It's
Well,
cyanide
I'll take it
that's
back
in it's cyanide that's in not arsenic, by the way.
Cyanide. I
sorry.
know something.
That's in the
Same
apple
thing.
seeds. It's
Same
also
thing.
in many other fruits and pits. Guys, I went and picked apples and peaches yesterday.
Did you?
That's all. Y'all have a good time.
It was very, very fun. The peaches are extra fuzzy though. Like I wasn't expecting all that fuzz to be on the peach.
Man, you was actually grabbing hairy balls.
Huh?
Big ones too.
Lou out there picking peaches.
You had to grab them like what I'm supposed to do.
Rob, Lou out there.
We grow
What
peaches
was
around
I
here?
supposed to do?
We grow peaches around here? I didn't know we grow peaches.
Yeah, it's some peaches in Pennsylvania.
Huh.
It's a
People
peach
grow
grove.
peaches in their-
It was peaches up there.
Peach trees in their house. I mean, their yards.
What's up?
Trees in their yard.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah,
Raspberries.
whole place where you can go pick them. Like, yeah, people having them in
Yeah.
their yard.
Yesterday,
I know they
yesterday it was
people-
corn. You could pick corn, peaches, and apples for yesterday.
Mm.
But it go throughout the whole, like, you know, when the harvest season started. You know, Farmer John was talking about the harvest and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if she got picking things at their farm.
I think they
Like picking parties, or not picking parties, but like you go up there and pay like $30 or $20 or whatever.
like that. I don't know if
Pick
she
what
has
you
something
want.
like that. She
You had,
is
you had to get on the hayride shuttle.
Oh, yeah.
They drove you out there like a mile out to the forest.
it says she's approximately 57. They don't even know how old she is. So she's
Yo.
approximately
No
57.
way. No way.
57 years.
Hey, man, I'm looking that shit up right now. You lie.
I bet she is. I wouldn't doubt if she, because she
Mm-mm.
ain't the way you said.
Sex. You seen episodes?
Yeah, but she went like she was like 95 or 99. She probably is in her late 50s, early 60s. I bet she is.
Man,
Or 40.
that lady was never a teenager when I was born.
Yeah.
Like that
She
lady,
was-
that lady was a grown woman, had a
She
college
was old.
degree and everything before
She
I
was
was
old
born.
when you was a kid, huh?
Right. She was getting the AARP monies and doing blue light special dinners.
Lady looks like, the more I look at her, she is not that old. she is definitely probably 62 at the most.
Mm-mm.
Because I see ladies walking out my job that look like that, and she in their late 50s, early 60s.
Mm.
Hey, that's just where she look.
Mm.
Did I ever bring this up? Does anybody else watch? Did I bring this up on here before? Watch Chicken Date on YouTube.
Chicken date.
Yeah.
No, like what do you buy? What?
You watch way too much TV, man.
Chicken date.
Glad you said that because that is the name of my new podcast. Rob, you watch too much TV coming soon now.
Rob, you drink too much.
You drink a lot, Rob.
Rob, then you said that because now my next podcast is Rob, you drink too much.
This is some bullshit, yo. Mary
Oh,
Poppins
this
of
was a big.
6 rooms.
This beer fest, Rob.
As she approaches 60.
See?
This is beer
Approaching
fest, Rob. This beer fest, Rob.
Oh man.
All day, baby.
So, we talked about barrel and flow, but what we didn't mention is that if you want to see Rob in his complete element, if you want to see Rob doing his thug fizzle out there in them streets, go ahead and go to any beer fest
Beer fest,
that you
right.
feel Rob would enjoy. You see that next flag? That's how it is for 8 hours. 8 hours of a
long
different man.
hours.
Yeah, long, especially you because you be act like you hit chaperone. I just have to leave. I'm like, I'll talk to y'all later.
But I'm good. I don't need no chaperone. I'm out here in these streets.
You were the best that you've ever been last weast
No, I've
That
been
was the best,
straight
that was your
for.
best beer fest.
I've been straight for like 5 years now.
Nah, last barrel and flow, you was loud. You was loud. Yes.
I wasn't loud and barrel and flow. I'm good. You weren't even there. It's like,
I'm talking about at the end. At the end, I was there. I was there enough to see you at the end. You was trying. Never mind. You was doing a lot. You was just doing a lot.
I'd be just out here living.
But you were good. You were good this one.
I
I
had
don't know
my
what he's
life.
talking about over there.
I don't know. He got that deficiency audio.
Yeah, he got that. This thing is a hoonanny.
But if he keeps on talking, it might still reload up.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't ever stop talking like
Them
that.
motherfuckers keep trying to time me out.
It's
I
them
don't understand.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't never had this problem when we on the other platform.
Oh, okay. All right.
Melanie
what else is
Rose.
Yeah, Melanie
Under
Rose.
60.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the clip of Erica Banks twerking at the high school?
No. Who?
Mm-mm.
So
Erica
Erica
Banks.
Banks is the
That's the busted. Okay.
busted challenge chick.
Well, she was
So
graduating.
she getting backlash because she was performing at the high school, but she like went up to a group of high schoolers and was like twerking while she was performing.
Right.
Now she wasn't like half naked or nothing. She was just twerking.
Right.
But they like killing her on the internet, talking about girls as kids and
Who the fuck booked Erica Banks for the
that's what I said. I said I ain't mad at her
What
for
do you
doing her job.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? This is what you paid me to come and do. My song is called Busted.
Right.
Oh,
Like
shit.
those are kids. Some of them haven't even went through puberty and all this crazy shit. I'm like, dog. Whoever hired her is the issue, not her.
Yeah,
Right.
Absolutely not. Unless they say, hey, we want you to come because this is your former school. Please don't be twerking on a handstand. But I'm
There's
sure they
no
didn't
way.
say that. They
There's
said
no
we
way.
want you to come and do your show.
First of all, none of her music says I'm not twerking.
Right.
All her music says twerk, twerk, twerk.
Right.
Like, what
So
did you expect?
when I'm going to come and sit on the stage and play an acoustic guitar, what you want me to do? I'm not Sheryl
Yeah.
Crow.
Man,
Somebody said, let's get Erica Banks. The person who agreed it, somebody brought it to him, said, oh, let's get Erica Banks. The person never been on TikTok. Oh, don't know who. Or they thought, or they was like, oh, Erica Banks, the lady from TikTok. That's all they knew. That they did a TikTok thing. She was like, yeah, get her. Did no research. And I was person saying, oh, really? You signed that? You know how you used to ask your mom, could you have some money when she was still sleepy before you went to school? That's what motherfuckers did. Like, oh yeah, we should get Erica Banks.
and they was like, oh, from TikTok, great.
right.
Get her.
Like Addison Rae? Yeah. Same people, same type of person. And you got what you pay for. That is crazy. I don't know how she's getting backlash for something.
Yeah, they've been killing her on that.
Erica Banks alone.
They've been killing her. But yeah,
I mean, because she wasn't grinding on them, right? No,
nah.
She didn't give them lap dance.
And she wasn't dressed like she normally. Like she,
But she did just get a BBL recently. I heard.
Oh, did she?
I don't know.
That's what I
don't
read.
know.
I
She
just
look
read
alright,
that
though.
when I looked it up. I'm not sure how true it
But
is.
she look. It's nice if she did.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
It don't look like it to me, but if she did,
I appreciate that. I don't know. It don't look like it me if she did.
look at to me though.
Like she
Little high
did, but if she
school-
did,
No high school kids was like, oh, they was just hyping her up. It wasn't even like a big deal. It was great.
I don't think so either, man. I
Well,
don't think it's but like you said, you get what you pay for. Like
Right.
it's not you're not asking for no Acapulco singer or nothing like that.
well, because it was kind of
Obama
like
came and she was twerking.
Right.
That's different.
That's
right,
different, right? I was trying to figure out somebody. I couldn't think. Michelle Obama's perfect.
Yeah.
right.
Even though if Michelle Obama come twerking, like what first of all, what is she at a school?
I don't give a fuck where she at. Michelle Obama twerking. I want to see that.
It's not appropriate though if she at the school though, bro.
Oh, she probably. I wouldn't be surprised. She probably twerking for Barack, but that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope she's twerking for Barack. Please. Keep it to yourselves, but please be doing that.
Right. What else is going on? Oh, you got the pastor said his congregation ain't shit because they ain't get that motherfucker Movado. I been asking for Movado, motherfucker.
He said, I asked for Movado last year. You broke motherfuckers.
No Movados, I can't ask for no Rolex, poor ass motherfucker.
He did.
He said, I could tell you ain't right with the Lord. Shit.
The fact that people were saying, amen. Who was co-signing that?
Those are the niggas that's paying $100 for their seats. They paying $100 a ticket. Like that's them motherfuckers. Like yo, I gave Pastor my 68.77, and he like how my donations. Who those motherfuckers out there that's putting change in the collection?
That was one of the craziest things ever.
Yeah,
and then 2 weeks ago, didn't they get robbed at church?
Yeah,
that's not the same guy.
That's not the same guy.
It's not the same guy. It's not.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Didn't you just see this nigga get robbed, and you asking your parishioners to pay for you to Rolex?
Right.
I guess he.
How that sermon come to you through the Lord?
It did not.
It
That came down
not through the Lord.
because that Lord.
That came through his pockets.
Right, because one, the Bible don't even tell that great of a time because you got to guess what the fuck the oh, is that 6 or is that 7? So you always late for your motherfucking appointments. So he definitely didn't want a Movado. Do people still wear Movados?
I don't know. He might be right though. He might be onto something because the Movado probably like $30 now.
I know when I was in high school, Movado was the shit.
Right.
With the little gold piece at the 12 and no other numbers anywhere else.
You only knew when it was 12 o'clock.
No, that's all I knew when it was 12 and 12:30.
Yeah, they still make Movados. So okay,
They got to. Movado seems like it's older than like our grandparents. They gotta be making that shit.
But I know.
But ain't nobody checking for no Movado right now except Pastor.
I think I had a Movado at one point. I don't know what that shit is.
I feel like one good pew row, you can buy like 8 Movados right now.
Oh yeah, they could have got that motherfucker $700 Movado. Them motherfuckers broke as fuck. Fuck them motherfuckers.
in the swatches in the same department.
I think they're in the same company, ain't they?
Movado and Swatch Watch.
I think so. Or like that. It is a luxury brand that is because that's what they always do. I mean, always
Banana Republican Gap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they always have their. But yeah, come on now, you can't be blasting your congregation because they ain't get you no Movado.
Yeah, he was calling them all types of broke and all.
Right.
I'm like damn.
For people that's having trouble with the Lord because of the pastors, like you ain't helping,
no help.
Yeah,
you're not
that is not.
Yeah,
you're like, see, this is why I'm going to church. See, that's why I'm
exactly.
This is exactly why I don't be fucking with these niggas.
you got
religious than me. Look at
you got Cruff. No tie or tie with you. Tie what you feel. He was asking for a private jet. Like motherfucker, I don't have a private jet. What the fuck you think you need a private jet for?
I got places I need to be. Y'all want me back here every Sunday, right? I gotta get back.
Right, I can't be in Maui and come back for your
not on time anyway.
Oh, coach, and you see you know I gotta be here for y'all.
I do nonstop only, baby. Like I do not have no layovers.
Yeah, that make it this niggas like that to make it hard. Shoot.
For sure.
Yeah. But it's been like that for what was it? Tammy Faye and Jim Baker.
Yeah, it's been like that.
What's the other guy who used to come on late at night on like on Sunday?
Oh, the 700 Club.
Not the 700 Club, yeah. But the other guy, he kind of looked like not 700 Club, but the other guy. I can't.
Look like a creepy nigga. He looks scary.
Yeah. Creepy dude, creep guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he went right.
He some water. He had like a show. And when they would go to commercial, it would be his commercial.
No, I know who you're talking about too. Not that guy too. That guy too. Yeah.
Okay.
He's selling miracle water right now.
Yeah. There's a guy.
You're supposed to your own shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't need McDonald's. I got my own shit. Watch this water pop.
It is a guy selling.
Word.
True.
You gonna beat the mic up?
You know what? Fuck it. Time for this shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo, but I did see a nigga selling water, and the commercials be outrageous. These joints, they're like, once you get the miracle water, just drink it or put it on your skin or something, and you'll get $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million coming your way. All you gotta do is give me 68.77, and I'm gonna give you water that'll pay you $1 million.
Right.
All you gotta do is just smear this water around, and if you don't have enough water to smear yourself, you gotta buy some more water. So that's 68.77 times 18. Please give me my money.
Yo, it's
Thank
a
you,
shame
Greg.
because that'd be the times I'd be like, fuck, why didn't I think of this?
Because you love the Lord. You're not a blasphemous motherfucker. That's why.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah,
At least if you don't like believe, don't be trying to sucker people that do believe. Like
Right.
that's
Right.
terrible, man. Don't use somebody's faith as their
Right.
crutch.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Right. Well, I think that's where Trump got the idea to run for. He was like, "Yo, you motherfuckers, if you find a group,
holy water,
if you find a group of people that you can sucker, we got it. We got
so
it." He
you
was
need,
like,
all I need is 48% of the country.
That's crazy because you don't need a big group, right?
"You just need a passionate group."
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look, Cleflo got enough to buy a fucking airplane. This
Right.
nigga don't got enough to buy a Swatch. So he need to up his congregation.
Yeah, because I think
I wonder how many of them people left. Like, man, fuck you. Probably
maybe
none.
20%.
I bet you he probably got that Movado now.
Yeah, he definitely got his tag here.
Well, he apologized, right? Didn't he apologize or something?
No, he apologized probably after he got the money.
He
He's
said,
like, "Thanks, guys." He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna tell you what time. I'm sorry right now.
he probably was like, "Well, we got it for your what is that? What's your anniversary party?
Right.
We were going to give it to you.
We got Swatch for your anniversary. You cussed us out 2 weeks.
It's like when you cuss out people and then somebody bringing in the cake. Happy birthday! Oh, I thought y'all forgot about my birthday. What I'm gonna do?
Nothing.
Well, I mean,
that nasty cake. Take that nasty cake and eat it.
Yo,
I was thinking the other day, what a dumb statement. Having your cake and eat it too is a dumb statement. I don't know why I bought it. It doesn't make any
Birds of a
sense.
feather is a dumb statement too. But why do you think having a cake and eating it too is a dumb statement?
Why the fuck I got cake if I ain't gonna eat the shit? That's why I was like, yeah, I want my cake,
You supposed
and I want to eat it too.
Yeah, do I make cake to give to people?
or you have your cake and you just sit there and stare at it. You just stare at the cake.
You want to have your cake and eat it too? You are exactly right. I do. Have my cake and eat it too. I want to have my cake and give it away? Well, what?
Right.
I'm not a baker. I'm saying, I don't have a bakery.
I want to have my cake and eat it now, bitch.
Yeah.
I just found out. I was listening to somebody said it the other day. I don't know. I've said it before, but I think it has something to do with Marie Antoinette or some shit like that. But the saying doesn't make much sense nowadays anyway.
It's a lot of dumb sayings.
Right.
It's a lot of dumb sayings.
I just I thought about it. I was like, that really doesn't make any sense at all. So when people say it to me now, I'm going to say yes. Yes, I do. I do want it. What you want? Cake and eat it too? Yes.
I've been on this earth for 42 years, and I still don't know who the fuck Marvin is that everybody's starving like. So
listen, if the word for hunger was fucking Mike, you'd be starving like Mike.
Right, that would sound stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying I'm starving in Marvin. Okay.
Yeah. But
Byron is BB, so you say bifocal Byron.
Marvin
But I
the
did
same,
know a
same
nigga
guy
named
Marvin.
Byron who wore bifocal. So
Marvin is Drake made a whole song. Drake was in Marvin's room, so you know Marvin is somebody who is Marvin gay. I don't know.
I don't know.
None of them niggas like they was starving.
Right.
Maybe he was starving for the.
He was starving for something. Marvin was on South Park.
He was starving for sexual healing. That's why he wrote the song. He just needs some sexual healing.
No, I don't think that's the same Marvin.
That's not the same Marvin?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm trying to help. I don't know any other Marvins that are popular.
Right, starving like Marvin.
And that's Marcus Garvey. Nope, I don't know anybody.
It rhymes, yo. It started in some ghetto hood neighborhood, and niggas started rapping.
I just starting Marvin is a rhyming thing, but having your cake in it too.
Broke as a joke is because it rhymes too.
Yeah, it's just
probably.
It's just yeah.
But it still don't make no
birds
sense.
Of a feather?
Or maybe broke as a joke is because
birds of a feather mean?
Birds of a feather. I mean,
it's supposed to be feather of a bird.
I get that meaning though. Like birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, because that's more of a. That's
Birds
probably
of what
more
feather?
semantics. Birds of
Right.
feather
That's what I'm saying. Like birds of what feather?
Right.
are the same feather. They flock together.
But how they all got the same feather?
I'm sure it was
Exactly, Yoda. That's
because-
what I'm saying. It's feather of a bird, and they don't flock together. It's
They were saying
feather
the
of a
same
bird. It's all
birds
the
with the-
feathers on one bird. Yes, it's
Right.
not.
They
We're
were
not
saying the
individual
brother-
birds
well,
because
no,
my
they were
feather
saying
is different than your feather.
it was the
But
same.
if we all
people.
feathers on one bird, then we're all the same.
Right.
It was based on migration. You don't see other birds migrating with other birds. It's the same birds.
Nope. It just rhymed. It's the flock together part was something that they added on at the end because it rhymed.
Right.
Well, yeah, that probably rhyme, but the basis of that is almost like Marie Antoinette would have you kicking it too. There is a basis in it, so
Right.
it kind of makes sense. But
It
I know
doesn't
she
make
got
sense.
she got her head chopped off or some shit. I don't remember. Did
I
she get her
guess
head
why,
chopped
'cause
off?
she thought getting her head chopped off was entertaining enough to say let them eat cake too. Is that what?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
Me
More
neither.
research on this statement
It's
now.
cake eating. I'm gonna look up this birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather. What's like kill two birds with one stone? And you get it. You mean bing, bing, bing. Ricochet
Yeah, but
shit.
how often does that even happen? You know how hard that shit is to do? That motherfucker's a ninja bird catcher.
Technician.
Now, what does make sense is a bird in hand is worth more than two in the bush. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
A bird in hand.
Who the heck has a bird in the hand?
What's up there?
The bird, you like,
The
why do
bird
I have a
flew
bird
away.
in my hand?
The birds flew out the bush.
Yeah, bird in hand
Oh man,
makes sense.
it's a lot
I
of
get
bird
it.
metaphors.
Yeah, it is. That's true. I get you. I understand exactly what you. Yeah,
Every day, man.
understood.
You just be
Understood.
talking up a storm out here, man. Just a rapping and a rapping, chopping it up.
We got Thrones comes on today's Sunday, but it will drop today, Sunday, on Tuesday.
DOT.
It already had it. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. The Targaryens are back in the
Shit's
building.
still coming on.
Or the Targaryens are back in the building.
This is like a prequel, Yoda.
It's a
So
prequel.
like this is like a couple hundred years before the first joint.
You're gonna
So
learn
it's
how
more,
cousins was
more
always
emphasized.
smashing it. Cousins was always smashing each other.
Yeah. It wasn't
Baby.
just a thing for the Lannisters. Like this was
Right.
a whole royal.
Well,
wedding.
my man wanted to was I mean, even in the beginning of Game of Thrones, he was kind of looking at his sister kind of lustfully.
Who was?
My man who got his head bronzed, looking at in the first
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Y'all know I
Wanna
tried
know
the
what-
Game of Thrones things. This was just too much for me.
Yeah,
Well, try this one. This one, you don't need to know nothing about the first one to watch this one
right.
because everything
Right.
happened before, which is really
I don't know
strange
if I'm
because
into
it's such a
medieval
dark,
shit,
it's
though.
such a deep history. Like it's weird. Game of Thrones, like it's so many fans and the history. People have written so much fan fiction that has become canon that you kind of know what's going to happen, but you don't know what's going to happen with this
Right.
new show. So it's kind of interesting. Like they've already written these people. Like the people we know everybody who we're about to meet in this new series, but we don't know what they're actually going to be going
Right.
through the intricacies and shit like that.
Like some people, only knew their names and the history of what people had said it, but now you actually
Yeah.
visually see who they were.
And the conflict that's about to happen for them.
Right, because it's the Mad King and all that people, right? That would be
This is the Mad King. The Mad King was at the beginning of the first Game of Thrones, but
Right,
this
but
is
wouldn't
like his
wouldn't he be
grandfather. It's like
right?
his
Oh, so
great-grandfather.
so they're going even further back. Okay,
Yeah,
but they
went
never
like
really showed the
100,
Mad King.
100. No, they never. They showed the Mad King in like flashbacks. But,
Right,
like
right.
he
So they're
only
going
said,
further.
Like 2 words.
They're going
They
even
went
further back.
Even further
Okay.
back. Yeah, where the actual king didn't have a son.
So it's the
So-
start of their house. Is that was going on?
No. He's already the king. They're in King's Landing. He's already king. But at this part of the history, this king didn't have a son. So
Right.
he's trying to figure out who could be his heir.
Right.
And he named an heir. That guy got killed. He named another heir. That guy got killed. And I think when it starts, he's calling a council to try to figure out who we can get to be the heir.
That would have been dope though if
So
they
I
would have
think-
started from the beginning though. Before it became the House of Dragon, I think that'd have been kind of cool.
Oh, when they first flew over.
Like whoever, however it started, that house started like that.
Well,
going that far back.
They was over in a certain section of the world, and Westeros wasn't a thing.
Yeah, give me that. I want to see that. I want to see how they before you got there.
They talk about that shit so much in like the back.
That shit.
Right, but in terms of longevity, in terms of a series, how far you can get with that, if you start way back and then
it's kind of easy though, because listen, they was a lesser house. Their world or their country blew up. All the volcanoes blew up at the same time. They were the only house that were able to get away, and when they got away, they landed over in Westeros, and it was a bunch of people that feared dragons, so they blew them all away with the dragon fire.
Right, but you've never visually seen it. That's what I'm saying. So until you visually see it,
I understand what you mean now.
All right, what else is going on? I don't have anything. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on. I just don't have any more. I just wanted to shout out Braille and Flo again.
Yeah, for sure.
Had a good time. All the brewers that came out, all the collabs that were done, all the folks that we got to chop it up with, all the folks that I just saw from afar and I just could wave like, hey, what's going on? I missed you. On the way out.
Yo, I think it's real weird, man. Like when I do this podcast, I was telling Yoda this. When I do this podcast, I only be talking to y'all. So it's kind of weird when you hear people come up to you and be like, yo, when you said this on this episode, or I like you guys, like it never feels like I'm talking to quote unquote fans or other people. But even when we go to other beer fests, I don't feel that love like I'm known or that we're cast is known. But every time I go to Pittsburgh and every time they have a beer fest in Pittsburgh, I feel like a minor celebrity. Like the love and the appreciation that people have for what we're trying to do, and like people understanding and seeing the vision that we have. Like it felt real good. It made me want to hit the ground running and have bigger and better things coming for us in the future.
When I got in the house that night, I had to post something because it was like
overwhelming almost.
Yeah.
In a good way.
And I was tired, but
okay.
It was good shit though.
All right. Anything else before we wrap up episode 175 of Brewsing Banter podcast?
Yes, I'll be 10 seconds. I wanted to say happy birthday to one of my good friends. His name is Winston. He would have been 43 years old today. Rest in peace, brother.
Happy birthday, Winston.
Yeah, happy birthday. You said he was 43 year old today?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cheers,
my man.
All right. Before we go, we always like to know how people can find everybody on these worldwide whistles.
How you mad at me when I said you was doing your thug fizzle, but you could whizzle and Snoop Dogg it up anytime you want?
I didn't look at you. I didn't just look at you.
Yo,
maybe because I said it.
Let me tell you something. Your big on this thing about to be fucked up because it does not look as cool as it does. Or you trash.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, that ain't even it.
That's not where you're
That's
at.
not it. That's not
you
it.
Gotta move.
Nope, it's not even
Yes,
on
in the
that
same
side.
spot. That's the same spot you were in.
Yeah, bro. That's not the side,
You
man.
can't see it. You can't see it. Bink, bink.
I'm just saying, it's right here. I'm still pointing.
No,
you're not.
On the screen. On my screen.
No, it's in a different corner.
Yeah,
there it is.
There, so that's
not where my corner. That's not where it is. On my
that's so crazy because it's on my side. That's where it is on my side. Look, bink, 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 bink.
Oh, now I know.
Nah, that's wrong too.
This is my side. This is my side.
No.
Point to your side, Yoda. Where's your name at?
Right here.
No.
Okay, yeah, it's reversed on everybody.
Yeah.
So now I know. But now I know it's mirrored. So I know.
Yeah.
All right, yo, where can they find you?
You can find. Wait.
Stop. Hey, you don't gotta do it.
It's the dumbest shit that makes me laugh. But that's dumb. But you can find me on IG at IM302YODA.
All right, Lou.
I'm on them Instagrams. My name is Lou Belgium.
All right. Shout out to Dev Drinks Craft Brew. You can find him there on Instagram. You can listen to the podcast. You can follow the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brewsing Banter Podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can even go to Amazon Music and Pandora and iHeartRadio because we are there too. Yeah. And if you want to follow G, Rob Stay Bruising right here.
Yeah, that's the sound that you should make. Make that sound. It's a greasy bank. You gotta grease the bank a little bit.
Yeah. Until next time.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye. Peace.
Really, I can't live with